Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we're doing Monoma X Listener. I didn't have a title, so I just made the title Small Crush because technically what's happening. It's by Karamatsu_girl on Wattpad. Yeah. So I hope you all enjoy this. Let's get into it. Reader's Quirk, Flight. Being a second year at UA wasn't that bad. You enjoyed your classes, liked your friends, and admired your teachers. The lunch was also something to look forward to every day. There was just one thing. No, one person keeping you from enjoying your time at school. Ha! Is Ryan really eating lunch all by herself? Cried none other than Nieto Monoma. You really loathed this guy due to his egotistical personality and his annoying habit of prying into others' business. Maybe you could have liked him if he weren't such a douche. Shut it, douchebag. I'm waiting for Itsuka, you said calmly. Sure. Hey, did you even get ready before you came to school? You look like you could harbor a small population of penguins in your hair. A hand karate chopped Nieto in the neck, and he was knocked cold. So troublesome. Sorry, Ryan. I left my lunch in the classroom, so I was a little late, said Itsuka Kendo as she watched Nieto fall to the ground. You waved your hands frantically. No, it's totally fine. Whoops. Bad Utsuka. You left trash on the floor. Here, I'll toss it. You got up and picked Nieto by the shirt. You then dragged him to the trash can and left him beside it. Itsuka was dying from laughter, and he smiled brightly. Why does he have to pick on me all the time? I know he's always like this, but he's profoundly meaner to me. It's annoying. You slumped beside your friend. She stiffened for a moment and sighed. Yeah, who knows. The next day. You sat anxiously in your seat, waiting for the bell to ring. It was the last class of the day, and you were ready to jump out of the window when the bell rang. At the moment, the teacher was going on explaining something that you hardly cared about. There were only a few minutes left. Hey, Ryan, whispered Nieto. The last thing you wanted was to talk to it. He annoyed you senselessly, and he probably only wanted to insult you. He used his pencil to poke you. Ryan. Hey, Ryan. I'm talking to you. Notice me. Oi. Your eyebrow twitched, and you gave in. What do you want? You said, a little too loudly. Everyone turned to you two, and the teacher shook his head in disappointment. The bell rang. Alan Monoma, after school 15 minutes, he said simply. Eh? You yelled. Oh, goody, I get to spend 15 minutes with my dear Ryan, Nieto said, a little too cheerfully. You ran to the teacher and bowed. Please don't let me stay with this person. Nice try, Ellen. I've seen you too. You should get along more. 15 minutes will do you too good, he said while adjusting his glasses. Your mouth hung open, and Nieto smiled like an angel. You slumped in your seat and listened to Nieto drone on and on about himself. After the 15 minutes, you ran out of the classroom. Nieto called you, but you ignored him. You reached the entrance when you felt a hand touch your arm. You pulled it back and turned around. It was Nieto. The hell do you want? You said. That's not very nice, Ryan. Did you learn nothing from Sensei? Geez, Itsuka told me how mean I was to you, and I want to apologize. I'm truly sorry. You hesitated for a moment. You really had no words, yet you turned around and activated your quirk. You were lifted off the ground, and you flew off without saying a word. You were pretty high up, which was how you liked it since it was really quiet. You used the tranquility to think. He's annoying, but he's kinda cute sometimes, you said to yourself. Sometimes I'm cute all the time, Nyato said. Your eyes bulged. What the hell? You turned around and saw Nyato flying beside you. He waved playfully. You forgot that his quirk was coffee, and that he touched your arm at the entrance. You facepalmed and blushed. He just heard you. Where are we headed? He asked. Go away. I'm going to eat. I'll come with. Eating alone isn't fun at all, he said matter-of-factly. It was futile to argue with him, so you reluctantly agreed. The two of you went out for pizza and talked a little about life, and then found that he was pretty interesting. He wasn't as self-centered as you thought. He paid for the food and offered to go to the arcade with you, but you politely refused. Now the two of you were on the park bench watching some ducks at the pond. Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? You were always so mean back then, but you're acting strangely nice. It's scary, he said. He chuckled and put a hand through his hair. I really do come off as annoying, huh? Sorry, I just want to make up for the past. You think buying me out for pizza will compensate for that? He glanced at you and smiled. It's a start. You blushed a little. You felt really bad that he was getting to you. You tried to remember how much of a bully he was to you, but at the same time, you recalled some of the laughs you'd get out of him sometimes. It made you smile. Nyato, you're not half bad. His eyes widened. Is this the beginning of a confession I smell? You scooted away from him. Ew, no. I'd rather date a pig. You ran to his side. Nyato fell to the ground. You looked over with a concerned look. Nyato? Nyato? You ran to his side and examined his face. He looked unconscious, but you had no idea how it happened. His hand was clutching his heart. Could he have had a heart attack? You thought. Nyato, you yelled. Yes, he said and sat upright. You said. You wounded my heart, Lion, he said, while overdramatically putting his hands to his heart. You deadpanned and punched his face. Idiot, don't do that. You scared me. Nyato swooned. Aw, Lion cares about me. Yeah, right, you said. Then why are you blushing? He asked smugly. You turned around to your back, so your back was to him. He smiled. He got up and stood in front of you. You were pouting. He smiled and leaned in to kiss your cheek gently. You're so cute, Lion, he said quietly. Your face overheated and you were out of words. Your hand slapped over the spot he kissed you. Did you just? Yes, I did. Get used to it, he winked and walked away. Well, you thought, it's not like I didn't like it. So that was the end of the Monoma X-Listener Small Crush. There is an extended ending. I'll just read it for those of you who want to hear it, I guess. Nyato had stopped walking after a few steps and turned to you. By the way, Ryan, you should wear some shorts when you fly. I didn't take you to be the type who wore pink panties. Well, bye! A vein popped in your head, and you've never seen Nyato run faster in your life. So that was the extended ending. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!